Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about TST, also known as TES token, which has been one of the more volatile memecoins lately. If you've been following crypto news, you'll know TST has had both big spikes and sharp crashes. There's a story here about hype, trust, and the dangers of speculating without fundamentals. Let's unpack what's going on with TST right now, the updates and news, and where things might go from here. Right now TST is trading somewhere in a range of 4 to 5 cents USD, depending on the exchange. The trading volume in the past 24 hours has been very strong, in the hundreds of millions USD, which shows people are very active, even though sentiment is mixed. The circulating supply is close to 946 million tokens, with a total max supply coded around 1 billion. So most of what's going to be out there already is out there, which means future dilution is less of an issue than in some other coins. The recent history of TST has been wild. On August 7, 2025, the token suffered a flash crash. It dropped about 68% in very short time, minutes, with a huge liquidations event, $4.47 million liquidated in long positions, triggered by a large whale sell order that broke key support levels. After that crash, the price stabilized a bit but lost a lot of trust. That crash moved the price down to lows around $0.01547 from much higher levels. Trust and transparency have been big issues. For example, there was controversy when the dev team wallet sold some TST tokens, about $30.4 thousand worth, despite earlier claims they had deleted private keys and no longer controlled tokens. That contradicted public statements and stirred up the community. Because memecoins already rely heavily on sentiment, when the dev team says one thing and does another, it tends to hurt more. Technically speaking, TST had been trending down with lower highs and lower lows for weeks. But recently there's been a bounce from what appears to be a strong support zone around $0.024 to $0.025. That's given traders some hope. The price nudged above resistance at $0.029, which is both psychological and technical. If it holds above that, it could try to move towards $0.035 to $0.045 in the short term. But that depends heavily on whether buyers stay and sellers don't overwhelm. On the flip side, risks remain high. The volatility is brutal. One wrong move by a large holder, or one big sell order, or some bad news, and price can collapse. The fact that the dev team reportedly sold even after claiming no access to tokens undermines confidence. Also, while most of supply is out, there are still exchange liquidity risks, especially if exchanges delist it or restrict trading. There's also the reputational risk of being viewed purely as a meme coin, with no roadmap, no clear utility. That sets expectations low but magnifies disappointment if things go sideways.